Can I first of all thank Hannah and President the Society for inviting me here today. I've been watching the performers here tonight from the backstage and out there, and I just think it's a wonderful evening. It's fantastic. I really have enjoyed it. I think they deserve a round of applause. Many years ago, before I was this older, I was president of the Law Society at my university, and there's no way that I could have put anything like this on. It's just fantastic. But then some of you may be thinking, well, what is this old man in a suit doing, talking to you tonight when there's just a fantastic performance on? You know, I can't dance. You don't want to hear me sing, that's for sure. I don't tell jokes. The only joke that I get to know about is the one that everyone says to me: what do you call 10,000 lawyers at the bottom of the sea? A good start. That's about the only one that I get to hear. The reason I'm here is really to talk to you about human rights. And I know, you're enjoying yourself tonight. You think, well, why should I be listening to a serious subject, depressed off a search of Asians? You go into the tube carrying a rucksack and a beard as I do, the chance of being stopped by the police are pretty high. Zai's case you've heard about, and I'm not going to talk too much about, except to say this. What I think Imtiaz Suresh haven't told you is again precisely how he died. It was 6 hours before he was due to be released. Robert Stewart broke the table leg, went over to Zahid while he was sleeping, and brought that table leg down repeatedly over his head. Now, it might have been some consolation for the family, indeed any parent, that perhaps Zahid slept through that particularly horrific attack. The thing is, we know that he didn't. We know not because he told us, but because the post-mortem carried out after his death showed that he had bruises along this part of his arm. He had therefore woken up, tried to defend himself, and suffered horrifically at the hands of Robert Stewart. All of these cases are tragic. All of these cases involve elements of human rights. Now, I know some of you tonight have come out and paid your, is it £5? Some of you probably haven't paid at all. You've paid your money to be entertained. I can't do that for you tonight. What I want you to take away, apart from the entertainment value, which I think is fantastic, is a message from me, because there will be some of you here today who say, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me because I'm not a Muslim, I'm not going to get involved, I'm going to go to prison, nothing like that's going to happen to me. It just doesn't affect me at all. At this time in our country, in the world, everything affects everybody. We're living in a global society where cartoons in Denmark will affect what happens in the Middle East. All of us are affected. Those that say, well, I don't need to do anything about it, can I end by repeating something that the bishop, who's one of the advisors of the inquiry, he opened the inquiry by saying this: the hottest places in hell are reserved for those in times of moral crisis who maintain their neutrality. Basically, if you don't do anything, nothing's going to change. So please, do enjoy yourself tonight. I'm sure you will. Do please take something from what I've said today, and do please do something to help others in society. Thank you so very much for listening.